Hello everyone. Today I'm going to give you an overview on what Scratch is, its potential, how you can make an account, and what to do when you get started. Scratch is a platform that lets you create projects using blocks. It is suitable for all ages and a great way to start your programming adventure. If you put your mind to it, you can make anything with the huge toolset available to you. Share your project with the world and get feedback from the amazing community. Whatever you can think of, you can make it. You can make anything you want on Scratch, from a platformer to a complex physics engine. You can animate, speed draw, or make music if you don't want to make games. Using blocks of code and hours of time, Scratchers have been able to create large-scale recreations of games like Minecraft, Geometry Dash, Mario, Street Fighter, and more. If you have the ability to make a project people enjoy, you could be featured on the home page and become like a mini celebrity. Alright, you seem interested. Well, let me show you how to make an account. It's really easy and it's free. First, you click Join Scratch right here. Then you have to create a username. Make sure it's not taken. Then type your password. You gotta select your country. And then you enter your birthday. First, then you have to enter your gender and your email address. Congrats, you've got it. If you want to be able to share and comment, then you must approve from your email. And that's it. There you go. You got it. Now you can get started and start coding. This is the home page where you can view featured projects as well as remixed and loved projects. You can play other people's projects to get an idea of what you want to make on your own. There's Create, where you can create a project, Explore, Ideas, you can get ideas, and About, where you learn about Scratch. Here's your message icon. You get messages when there's activity. You get a message from the Scratch team. This is your stuff. This is the projects you're currently working on. You have unshared, shared projects. You can have studios where you can store multiple projects, and trash. And if you click your icon, you can go into your profile. This is your profile. You can add a bit about yourself. You can describe what you're working on. You can share projects. You can favorite projects. You can follow people. And right now, you're going to be a new Scratcher. But new Scratchers cannot interact with cloud variables on different projects, which can store data. You can become a Scratcher after a few months. It will give you a message and ask you if you want to become a Scratcher. Account settings is the settings about your username, your location, password, and you can change those things. You can create a new project or new studio. If you create a new project, which I'll show you right here, you'll be taken into this interface. Here is the Scratch menu. There's a lot going on, but don't worry, because I'll teach you everything step by step. These are the different blocks. I'll make separate videos for each category. This is a sprite. Sprites are the characters. They store the script, and each of them have some code belonging to them. You can change if you can see them or not. You can change their name, their X and Y position, which is their horizontal and vertical, their size, and the direction they're facing. Backdrops is what shows in the background. So if I make a background right here, you can see it shows in the background. There are also many other things you can do. You can add extensions at the bottom left corner where you can have music, pen, video sensing, text-to-speech, Google Translate, Makey, Microbit, Lego Mindstorms, Lego Boost, Lego Education, and go direct force. If you have any of these Lego kits, you can connect them to Scratch and interact with them and have a whole nother level of fun. This is the title of your project. And then this is the Scratch logo. This is how you go back to the home page. You can set your language. File lets you make copies or load from your computer if you store it as a local file. Edit lets you restore some mistake you made, or you can turn on turbo mode. Turbo mode speeds up everything, and you can also do it when you shift click the flag, which is right here, turbo mode. You can try it on some games and it's pretty cool. Tutorials. Tutorials are nice because you can learn how to do Scratch in very, very short videos that let you have a lot of fun building specific games like maybe a Pong game or using arrow keys. And it's a great way to introduce yourself to Scratch. And here's C project page. C project page lets you see your project page where you have your title, you have your instructions, notes and credits, your loves and favorites, remixes, and your views. If you share it, they can see, they can love and favorite, and comment if you enable commenting. Make sure you have detailed instructions so people know what to do, and put good notes and credits so you can cite every resource you use for your project. The final thing I want to talk about is the backpack. The backpack stores scripts. You can go into other people's projects and store scripts from there. Once you do that, you can use them into your own code, but make sure you cite them. You can also use scripts from your own code, so you don't have to rebuild them.
Alright, thanks for watching. Hopefully you start scratching soon and make awesome projects. This is the first video in a series of Scratch tutorials, so make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to keep receiving content that makes you scratch your head. Peace out.